Welcome to AskCodi Codespaces, where AI meets your coding workflow. Codespaces is an online dev environment designed to have an integrated AI within itself. With Codespaces, you've got three powerful ways to start. First up, start from scratch. Perfect for those fresh ideas when you want complete control. Next, start with template, where AI creates ready to go project structures, be it React app or Flask API. This creates a directory structure and files to get started with. And my personal favorite, import from GitHub, where you can connect your GitHub repos to AskCodi. I've already connected my PR bot repository and cloned it to Codespaces. This feature creates a new branch named AskCodi in your project, and it works only with that to keep your existing code safe. Now that we are in Codespaces, does it look familiar? That's because it's designed to feel just like your favorite code editors, but with AI built right in. Let me show you what makes AskCodi Codespaces different. First up, let's open main.py, try editing it and saving. That's basic enough, right? But watch this. Select any code and two options appear, edit and document. Let's try edit first. On clicking edit, you'll see this box to type in the instructions. Type, complete the code, choose your AI model, and you will see a streaming response in the editor. This streaming response comes up as a difference and is highlighted. Red means to be removed and green means new code. Plus and minus are also used to depict the same, accept or reject to continue the coding. Now let's take an example of documentation. After selection, click on document and enter your instructions. On clicking send, your code is submitted for documentation. No more wondering what that function does for 3 months later. Again, accept and reject for documentation. Now that we also have the documentation, which AI editor can be complete without a real-time AI autocomplete, right? It's like having a coding partner that knows exactly what you're thinking. Whenever AskCodi suggests you suggestions, just hit tab to accept it. If you don't want to accept it, just continue typing. It will keep on suggesting the code until it is complete. Now let's talk about power features that make this project management a breeze. Check out this sidebar. When you hover over the Explorer, you'll see options to create new file, new folder, upload a file, and upload folder. I will demonstrate using a new file example and create a new file named text.py. Now that file has been created, we can right click on any file and we see two options in the context menu, rename and delete. We can rename or delete files with zero friction. So let's try this. Now that the file has been renamed, we can also delete the file directly using the context menu. So I'm going to delete this. Whenever you ask for a deletion of a file, it asks for a confirmation just to be sure. Now for all the Git users out there, the source control is where the magic happens. See these changes, one click to stage that file. When you have staged the changes for commit, add a commit message and click on commit button. Once the commit process has been completed, you need to sync the changes to the remote repo. What this is going to do is going to push your changes to the remote repository. Let's dive into the AI features that make AskCodi truly special. Now see this AI chat button next to Git repo or the source control option. You can ask anything about your project. So for example, I'm going to ask, what is this project about? What this AI chat option will do is it will go through the project and very quickly tell you about the project. It doesn't just search it, it understands your code context. So anything related to your code, you can ask it here. Now, with any file open, check out the right menu. These three AI apps are at your disposal: code documentation, instant and comprehensive documentation; code refactor, smart suggestions to improve your code; and unit test writer, tests written for your code. These apps work on a file level, always, and can be very crucial if incorporated well into the development workflow. For example, taking the case of code documentation, just select your preferred model and once you are happy, submit it for documentation. The best part, these aren't just one off tools. Start a conversation about the suggestions, refine them, perfect your code. No more context switching, no more interruptions, just pure coding flow. That's what we wanted to achieve, and that's why we have a chat like interface for all these AI apps. We are going to add more AI features as we go along. These are just three apps at the moment, but as we go towards a more integrated dev environment, more AI is gonna be visible in the editor itself. Thank you.